What are the neural pathways for voluntary movement? Imagine your brain as a busy control tower, sending signals to your muscles to move just the way you want. That's what neural pathways for voluntary movement are all about. They're like a communication highway from your brain to your muscles, making sure every action is smooth and precise. When you decide to pick up a cup or wave hello, your brain starts the process. It begins in the primary motor cortex, a part of your brain that plans and initiates movement. From there, specialized neurons called pyramidal cells send their long axons down through the brain's internal structures. These axons travel through the corona radiata, a fan-shaped bundle of nerve fibers, then pass through the internal capsule, which acts like a highway junction. Next, they go through the midbrain area called the cerebral peduncles, then down into the pons and medulla oblongata, which are parts of the brainstem. At the lower part of the medulla, about 90% of these fibers cross over to the opposite side of the body at a point called the pyramidal decussation. This crossing is why your right brain controls your left side and vice versa. The fibers then from the lateral corticospinal tract, which runs down the spinal cord on the opposite side. The remaining fibers stay on the same side, forming the anterior corticospinal tract, mainly controlling muscles closer to your trunk. These pathways continue down the spinal cord and connect with lower motor neurons in the front part of the spinal cord, called the anterior gray horn. These lower motor neurons are like the final link in the chain. They send signals directly through peripheral nerves to your skeletal muscles, causing them to contract and produce movement. The corticospinal tract is the main highway for voluntary movement, especially fine control of your limbs and trunk. But it's not the only pathway involved. Your brain also uses other circuits like the basal ganglia, which act like a filter to help start and refine movements. The basal ganglia influence the motor cortex through to main roots. One pathway, called the direct pathway, helps initiate movement by removing inhibitory signals, allowing your muscles to move freely. The indirect pathway, on the other hand, helps suppress unwanted or unnecessary movements, keeping your actions smooth and controlled. Inside your spinal cord, local circuits also play a role. They coordinate muscle groups by integrating signals from the brain and sensory feedback from your body. This coordination is what allows you to walk, run, or perform complex tasks seamlessly. Besides the corticospinal tract, other pathways like the rubrospinal tract also contribute to voluntary movement. They help regulate muscle tone and posture, especially when you need quick adjustments. In essence, voluntary movement starts in your brain's motor cortex, travels through a network of pathways, and is fine-tuned by other brain circuits and spinal cord neurons. This system makes it possible for you to plan, execute, and perfect your movements with precision and ease.